guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrea. I'm a flight attendant. You must think like, what the hell? Same outfit, same location as her video about training college. Yes, because I'm filming those videos in the same day. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about my first flights, which are called soupy flights. So definitely stay tuned if you want to learn more about what you have to know about your soupy flights. If you still haven't seen my video of training college, I will put a link down here. Is it here or here? I don't remember. I will put a link up so that you can watch this video first, because I'm talking to you about everything that happens in training college. Now we are after that. So at the end of training college, I remember you will receive your first roster. I didn't get a full month of roster because I started flying in the mid of a month, I think. Yeah, it was mid, I think it was around 16 or 17, something like this, that I started flying. So I had a roster for, I believe, 2 weeks or something like this. But this is the moment that you are really excited about, because yes, finally you're done with all of this learning, even though, as I said, training college was really fun. But you're here to travel the world, right? Not to read books. So you're super excited, you see your first roster, and to be honest, my first year was the best year on the Emirates. Everything is new, all the destinations are new, or most of them. You are excited to go everywhere. So guys, enjoy this, because then the job becomes a job and it's more routine. So enjoy and have fun and do everything that you want to do in this first year, because it will definitely be amazing memories, guys. I've been able to do so much during those first years, and to visit so many things, and I'm really grateful for that, actually. So yeah, you will get your roster, and in your roster they will give you your 2 soupy flights. What is a soupy flight? It's basically a flight that you will have to do, that you will have to go to, but you will not operate this flight. As I said, you have 2 soupy flights, 1 soupy flight on Boeing and 1 on Airbus. Most of the time, not always. The ones that you will do on a Boeing will be a turnaround, and the ones that you will do on A380 will be a layover. But it can happen that both of your flights are turnarounds. It can happen, unfortunately, yeah. So as I said, during those flights you don't really work. You are here to familiarize yourself with the aircraft. So they will give you a checklist, and on this checklist you have to tick every time that you have done something. So have you operated a door for real this time? Because in training college they teach you how to open a door, how to close a door, but it's not a fake door, it's a real simulator, but you are not in the aircraft. So yeah, you will have to check those. Boxes, how to operate a door. There are certain things that you have to see in the aircraft for real, like the certain buttons and everything that they have to show you exactly where is it, because it's one thing to learn from it and it's something else to see it. Yeah, you will also get, if you're lucky enough, and if the flight deck is nice, and if they can, actually, because sometimes they cannot, you will be able to do the takeoff and the landing in the flight deck. So guys, enjoy this moment as much as you can. When you have been flying for a long time and you know a little bit more about aviation, I wish I could go again on this takeoff and landing in the flight deck, because I think it's amazing. It's amazing to see them talking to each other. Like, there's a lot of things that you don't understand, to be honest, but it's really fun to listen to the radio and tell them, and listening to them, like check, like this is what they say all the time. And of course you get to have the view, guys. My first soupy flight on A380 was to London. I was not that excited because I had visited London a couple of times actually before Emirates, but still, like, just landing and seeing the Big Ben and the wheel and everything from up, that's really cool, and enjoy the most of it, especially if you are landing in Egypt or if you are landing in Mauritius, like cool places like this that you have. It's really rare to see from the cockpit, so really enjoy it. As I told you, you're not expected to work on that day, but I really recommend you do. Don't go crazy on work and don't do everything on your own, or do everything perfectly, but I would really recommend you to work. Why? It's just because it's easy. The next day you will be on your own, and you will definitely work on your own. You will have a cart on your own, and you will have people that will come to you and ask questions. So I think it's better just to practice, because you can double hand a cart, you can work in a shadow, let's say, of someone else. Most of the time, especially because you're soupy, the crew, they will understand that they will be much nicer to you. They will be willing to help you. So I would say definitely try and work. Don't sit in the cockpit, or don't sit in a chair and say like, I'm gonna enjoy this flight, and don't do anything. Well, you can do that, but it might be easier and nicer to help your colleagues. Yeah, for some of you, I believe this first flight will be very stressful. You have no idea what's going to happen, you have no idea what to expect, but guys, just relax and enjoy it. Really, everything will be fine. You are still here to learn. Even for your first month, people will still understand that you are new, and don't hesitate to ask questions. There's no silly question in aviation. The most silly things can be something really important, so just ask questions. What is also really funny about those flights, those soupy flights, is that your colleagues might prank you. Yes, it's like first start at university or something like this. Yeah, they might prank you. I remember, like, I can tell you some of the pranks that are really funny actually. For me, they tried to make me count the sugars. In one of our containers we have a big package of sugars that you can give to the passenger, and at the end of the flight he was like, yeah, so now, he was like to me like, so yeah, now we have to count the sugars. I was like, huh? You have to what? You have to, he was like, yeah, you have to count one by one the sugars. I was like, yeah, right, no, we don't do that. They tell you in training college actually that some of them, they might prank you, and I was like, no, we don't count the sugar. Why would we? What is the reason actually? No. But they're like really fun. There are really fun ones actually that I've heard. Oh yeah, one crew went in the cockpit, and the cockpit gave them a key, and he asked the crew to go to so they were flying, yeah, and he gave him a key. He's like, yeah, now you need to go in the cargo and bring me this, you know, like, she was like, what? I need to do what? Yeah, you don't know about this door that is in the galley that you can open and you go in the cargo? She's like, no. So yeah, that's impossible, guys. So yeah, that's really fun. You will have those kind of really fun and silly things, and yes, the job is very intense, and yes, the job is very serious because you are in an airplane, but just try to have some fun, guys. Have a good mood, and all the people are really nice. I think it's much better, right? Now let me talk to you about my soupy flights. So as I told you, I did my first soupy flight on A380 to London. I decided actually to help out the crew. To be honest, when the flight is a bit hectic and there's a lot of things to do, they would rather for you to be in the corner a little bit, because there's a lot of things they don't have time for you, right? So don't take it personally. It's just like, there's a lot of things to do, right? But I was double-handed and trying to understand where the things are, because you're completely lost. In the beginning, I remember you're like, oh my god, where is this? Just to find a bottle of water, you're like, where is it? You know, like, you're completely new, right? You don't know anything. So it's quite fun. You feel actually a bit lost and a bit stupid in the beginning, but we all feel the same, so don't panic, it's alright. What else? Oh yeah, what else happened on this flight? They gave me, so okay, we are the ones who are delivering also the meals to the flight deck, and on that day they told me like, okay, can you go and give this to the flight deck, this food to the flight deck? And I was like, yeah, right. And it was a steak with a sauce, full of sauce, and to me, I was like, how am I gonna handle walking up the stairs, because they have a few stairs in A380 to go to the cockpit, to press the code to enter the cockpit, and to check the toilet at the same time if there is someone in the toilet, or to check behind me, like, you know, how I'm gonna manage. I was overthinking it so much, and actually I was holding the tray in one hand and trying to press the code on the other hand, and I don't know, I was so stressed that one of my foot slipped on the stair, and I hit the cockpit door, and half of the tray like went on, like, and the tray just hit me here, and I remember I had a little scar right here, and all the sauce was on me. Oh my god, it was a terrible moment for me, and I was like, oh my god. Someone came down from the stairs, I think it was the person, he saw me, he was like, oh, he was like, no worries, it's alright, we're gonna give him something else. My second flight was a turnaround to I don't know where, but it was a quick one, and it didn't have time for me at all, to be honest. You do a turnaround sometimes, it can only be 1 hour flights, but bear in mind that you have to do a takeoff and a landing, and it takes some time, so you have half an hour to do a service. So it gets really hectic, and they might not have time for you, but guys, that's okay. Don't stress too much that if you think like I didn't have time to see this, or I didn't have time to ask this question. So even though you will not be a soupy anymore on your next flight, it's still okay to ask questions, so don't stress too much about it, it's gonna be fine. That's about it. You just do 2 flights, and then you're on your own. Like, you're gonna work as the rest of your colleagues, you're gonna be considered as the same as people who have been working for a long time, so it's okay. It's gonna be the beginning of a long journey of amazing experiences, of not so amazing experiences, but yeah, it's gonna be like really the beginning of everything, and enjoy the most of it. That's the only thing that I can tell you guys. Enjoy, because I'm sure that when you're gonna resign, or when you're gonna do something else with your life, you will keep only the good memories. There will be a lot of things that will go wrong, and a lot of things that you will not agree with. Definitely, it's not every day in a happy place, but I really believe that the first year it's really amazing, and you should just enjoy the most of it, and just be grateful for this opportunity that you have to travel the world. When you will be your second, third, fourth year, your body will be more and more tired. It's not an easy job, it's not easy on the body, so definitely do your best on the first year, and discover as much as you can, because there is a lot of things to see out there. The job is one thing, but just enjoy the experience of it and the lifestyle that we get, because it's something really unique that not many people do. Like, one day you're in Australia, the next day you're in Shanghai, the next day you're in Paris. Like, it's a crazy life, not an easy one, but it's worth it. That's it, guys. That was just a short video for you to understand. You should explain from your soupy flights, from your first flights, and I really hope this video was really informative. I really hope you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I've done a lot of vlogs all around the world, and I'm gonna try to do more vlogs and a bit less sitting video. Actually, can you tell me in the comments down below, what do you prefer? Do you prefer a sit down video face to face when I'm talking to you, or do you prefer vlogs when I'm vlogging around the world in different countries, or even at home? Please tell me in the comment down below so I can see, and I can do more of the videos that you like. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next adventure. Bye, guys.